In this battle, we will feature two of the most fearsome dinosaurs ever to walk the planet. On one side of the ring, we have T-Rex, and on the other side, we have Giganotosaurus. Now, let's get this battle started. Now, this battle will be determined based off of a few factors like intelligence, speed, mass, agility, size, and bite force. And at the end of this battle, we will look at some of the advantages and weaknesses of both of these dinosaurs. Now, let's get to the battle analysis. Now, for extinct animals, there's a way of measuring intelligence called EQ, or encephalization quotient. This is basically just brain to body ratio. And for some comparison, a human had around 8 EQ. Chimpanzee was around 2.5. Now, back to the animals we were talking about. Now, T-Rex's EQ is a 2.4, and Giganotosaurus's is 1.9. So T-Rex wins intelligence. Time to go to the next factor. T-Rex pulls off one win. It's looking bad for Giganotosaurus. Okay, now let's cover these animals' speed. Now, T-Rex could go 25 miles per hour, and Giganotosaurus could go ever so slightly faster at 30 miles per hour. So now it's even. Giganotosaurus pulls off a win in speed. Now, before we get to mass and analyzing the mass of both of these animals, my brother would like to tell you something.
Like and subscribe to Warren's Palm Trees.
Okay, now we can get to discussing the mass of these dinosaurs. Now, the T-Rex weighed around 10 US tons, or 9,070 kilograms. Giganotosaurus weighed 9 tons, or 8,165 kilograms. So, T-Rex takes an edge in mass. On to the next factor. Okay, now the next factor is agility. Now, Giganotosaurus was pretty fast, but it wasn't as agile. Its hips were closer together, but T-Rex hips were a bit farther out. Its stronger legs and a better center of gravity, making T-Rex more agile. Now, T-Rex pulls off a win in agility. It's looking bad for Giga up here. Okay, now for size, we will be using the largest specimens. Now, the largest T-Rex specimen that's actually popular is Scotty, which is around 13.5 feet tall, and is the biggest T-Rex specimen, well, the complete. And the largest Giganotosaurus specimen is around 12 feet tall. But there's also a T-Rex specimen, which is just the femur, that they can see that the T-Rex, called Goliath, could be up to 14 to even maybe 15 feet tall. So obviously, T-Rex takes an edge in size. On to the next factor. Okay, now let's get to discussing both of these animals' bite force. Now, T-Rex's bite was 60,000 newtons, and that is a lot. And it is due to extremely strong neck muscles, a thick, robust, and strong head, and very strong and serrated teeth to spread the bite force, and it could rip off your head easily, and if it gets a bite on the neck, it is over. And Giganotosaurus is only 25,000, but that is still a lot. That is a very strong bite. But T-Rex is more than double, so the edge goes to T-Rex for bite. Let's just hope the advantages can save Giganotosaurus. Okay, now it's time to do the advantages and weaknesses of both of these animals. Now let's start with T-Rex. Now, an advantage of T-Rex that was really obvious is a super robust build and also, yes, a strong bite force. But its weakness was it had very small and almost useless arms that didn't serve much use in combat. And Giganotosaurus's advantage is it had 3-fingered claws, and they were almost double as big as T-Rex, probably double. And its weakness was that it had a much weaker bite force than T-Rex, obviously also. So, let's get to the conclusion. Okay, to conclude, we think that T-Rex would likely win a fight because it won the most important things and it won almost all the factors. It won intelligence. It won agility, mass. It also won bite force. It won size. All Giganotosaurus had was claws and a bit extra speed. So T-Rex would be the likely winner in this fight. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing, and we'll be making more videos very often. See you in the next one. Bye.